Hi everyone, Tiniestofchibis here, and we are back with Twisted Wonderland, playful edition. Playful edition. Anyway, it's kind of ironic. We are starting episode 10, and if I'm not mistaken, we will be starting off with number 10. So, ow. Quite hilarious. Okay. Square in the fields. Got him, those puppets. Are we starting off with 10? Give me a second. Or is it 9? Episode 10 begins with... Oh, no, it's 9. So I missed a chapter. Okay, cool. I was like, that feels weird. So, I guess not ironic. Isn't it ironic? Like rain when you're already late, it's goodbye. Anyway, start off with 9. May we have your attention, please? This is a lost child announcement. That voice, Ernesto. It's coming from the PDA. He must be broadcasting it across the whole park. Paging the Simpleton students from Night Raven College. Attention, Simpleton students. Your friends are waiting for you. Oh, I'm so lonely. Oh, I'm so scared. They cried ever so pitifully as they wait for you to come get them. I can assure you, it's quite obnoxious to listen to. I'm so listening to. So, come get them soon. Ha 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 ha. I ain't crying, but you better rescue me ASAP. Anyway, shut up. Puppets don't talk. Gino, tie them up. Anyway, your precious little darlings have nowhere to run or hide as long as you're our guest in Playful Land. You can make this a lot easier on yourselves by giving up the pointless show of resistance and turning yourselves in quietly. This has been a public servant's announcement, courteous of your friendly Ernesto Falworth. I hope you continue to enjoy your time in Playful Land. I don't know why, whenever I mimic someone else's voice, I'm like when the laughter is, but I'm like, I can do a better evil laugh than that. But I don't want to give my evil laugh to anybody, you know? Oh, that jerk. He's going out of his way to get under our skin. Was that entire speech just his way of taunting us? The nerve. I wish I could put the squeeze on both of those guys right now. I wish I could fry them with my beams. But I don't get it. Why does Ernesto want to turn us into puppets? Who knows? Thinking in circles and carrying isn't going to help us any. Right now, we got one job, right? Yeah, you're totally right. Let's go see Ernesto and talk him out of this. Not that! If we tried, he'll just capture us and gloat about what stupid twerps we are. So on and so forth. What I meant was, we find Ernesto and give him a royal beatdown. What? A beatdown? Yeah, we beat him up until he swears to take us back to Sage Island. I had a feeling that's your angle. Are you sure, though? We could theoretically use flight magic to flee. From a group safety standpoint, it might be prudent to explore options for escape. Ernesto's an extremely thorough con artist. I suspect he already has got some plan if we attempt to escape by air. It's possible he's got trapped or some kind of rig up overhead. Kamel, can I borrow that popcorn bucket you were carrying? Oh, this? Sure. When Arthur threw that bucket in the air, some kind of spell flew out of nowhere and blew it to smithereens. See? I knew it. If you think about it, a ship this large going unseen for an extended period of time makes no logical sense. There could potentially be special brands of cognitive interference magic at play, which means once we're away from the ship, it'll be extremely difficult to find our way back to the park. And then we might never see you, Grim, or Lilia, or Jade again. But more to the point, that guy openly trashed us. Why would we run away without challenging him to a fight? That would be admitting defeat, Tim, and I would never do that. Yeah? I'm about to turn tail and run from a small fry like fishy fox. Hey, you have a point. We should make the rule the day he chose to tango with us. I feel like I should comment on something. The last thing I need is for some nonsense magic to turn me into a wooden doll. But considering he's holding the others hostage, it doesn't seem like he can turn people into puppets at will. Let's be nice and cautious here, then nail that fox. That's probably the best play. Yes, sir, he's got some payback coming. Oh boy, sounds like you're all committing to this. Guess we better buckle down. Good grief. No kidding. If you're all aware of the dangers and willing to do this anyway, I won't stop you. I admit I'm not exactly a fan of backing down without a fight either. So we're gonna give Ernesto a royal beatdown, huh? I still don't get it, but that's the best way to rescue you and the others, right? Yeah, if we want to make sure everyone gets out safe and sound, this is the optimal choice. Safe and sound, huh? Okay, I'm in. I'll do my part too. Who knows, maybe Ernesto will see the error of his ways before things come to a head. If only. That would be the best outcome by far, easily, for real. Alright, for starters, guess we better go find that jerk. Yeah, and all the other visitors were loaded into large wooden crates near the gate. And considering we heard Grim over the PA, he and the others must be in the same place as Ernesto. Sounds like we've got to go. Children located. Bring them to Ernesto. It's the puppets again. Oh, for the love of... Way to ruin our momentum. I'm sick and tired of you guys. Grr. Ace, get back. We'll take them out. So there would be a battle here. And then it would be... 10. So, like, here's the thing that bothers me about this. Is, like, so this whole shenanigans... Like, so there's plenty of people that went missing. Because this is not the first time. There have been plenty of people that have gone missing. You think their families would have reported, like, hey, my family members went to the park and then they never came back. You know, you think there would be a lot of missing reports and, you know, and then somebody would have at least almost put 2 and 2 together, like, hey, all these people, you know, they went to the park, then they disappeared and they were never seen again. Or, you know, so, like, hey, they're, like, you know, their thing was fully active until this point, and then it went missing, and da-da-da-da. Got him. Those puppets didn't stand a chance against your magic. Huh. Not gonna be doing much attacking now. You're blown to bits, huh? Jack? Oh no, is this what I think it is? And so, the R cards are gone. The bronze cards. I think Jade had to have been bronze too because he left. And then, they always get rid of us and Grim are the ones they get rid of first, or try to get rid of. And then they always start getting rid of the characters' cards by, like, first all the bronze cards disappear, and then the silver cards, and then the last ones to go are usually the gold cards. More specifically, and that the 2 that disappear first are the non-important gold cards, and then the main character of the event. The others aren't kidding. My body doesn't feel like mine. Jack? Trey? They started turning into puppets, attacking park employees is an egregious violation of park rules. It's puppetum, all, puppetum for all bad children committing misdeeds in playful land. Bad children? Blast! I'll at least stall them before I go fully puppet. We can't move. All of you. Get out of here quick. No way, we can't just abandon you guys. You wouldn't be. Look, getting to Ernesto is the ultimate goal, right? The two of us are just gonna reach him first, is all. We'll be waiting for you. Trey, we're coming for you, okay? Count on it. No fair, Trey. You're not allowed to act all brave and tough and cool. It's hitting me square in the feels. Cut it out, you're embarrassing me. Can't believe I didn't make it further than this. Sorry, Leona. Guess I'll be heading to Ernesto ahead of the rest of you. I'll come up with a way to sock him one. Hey, don't do anything stupid. You don't know what a small-time guy like that can pull when there's snap. Just sit tight and be patient. No way you can mess that up, right? Don't patronize me. For the rest of you guys, be careful. Alright, here we are, house wardens walking away from students in trouble. I'm frustrated too, but that'll have to wait. First things first, we gotta scram before the alert brings in more puppets. Guys, I'm sorry. Pursuing forces are thinner in this area. Let's hide and wait it out. What's wrong, Sea Lion? You're all quiet and broody looking over there. This is how I always look. But I was just thinking about why people are turning into puppets now. That's been bugging me too at first. I thought it was just what took a while for Playful Land's magic to kick in. In other words, that we had to spend a whole day at the park. Except none of us have been here any longer than the others. Then the timing it happens to Jack and Trey was way too convenient. True, the magic took them both simultaneously the moment they fought the puppets. The puppets. What was it they said? It's puppetdom for all bad children committing misdeeds, right? I thought that was meant to be threatening, but what if you actually turn into puppets when you do bad things here? If that's it, then all we have to do is avoid doing any misdeeds. That makes sense. Maybe we can get out of this easier than we thought. Yeah, that's a relief. By the way, what counts as a misdeed exactly? Boys have nothing. Anything against the park rules, because that would be what would be more specific. Gotta round off my nail. I think we're at 11. I'll arc up. We'll find out. I'll arc some. Yeah, it has to be that. Hello, yes, it is I, your loyal subordinate Ernesto Falworth. I have good news for you. I've catch up the Night Raven College students I was telling you about. What? No, not all of them, but I'll have that ironed out shortly. What? You'll cut my pay if I don't deliver the goods by the deadline? Come on, sir. You can't do me like that. Understood. I'll have this wrapped up by tomorrow. As promised, yes, of course. You can count on me. I trust you'll bump my pay accordingly. He hung up. Ugh, rich folks. Always so impatient and demanding. How are things on your end, huh? This is gold. Bunch of preppies from a fancy school locked in a ratty old cage. Nice work, Gina. How dare you stuff me into this tiny little box? Let me out of here. Now, take it easy. It's just a matter of time now until the others get here. I promise, I'll move you into a much bigger cage soon enough. Grr. I wouldn't count on that. Our companions are all exceptional mages. Capturing them might be trickier than you think. Oh, spare me. Remind me again how you got stuck in there, Playful Land has a great deal of spells at play, courteous of multiples of mages, which is what we've got security and anti-crime measures thoroughly covered. We don't miss a single guest that does anything harmful to park facilities or staff. When time isn't an issue, I don't even have to bother giving our guests a little nudge in the wrong direction. I can just sit back and wait. Because the park turns all bad children who lose their conscience and commit misdeeds into puppets no matter what. Losing your conscience, is that what gets you turned into a puppet? Coincidence, you say. Conscious, you say. Yeah. If that's what matters, then clearly we're doomed. We may very well be doomed. It's over. We're doomed, I tell you. Never know. Miracles can happen. Jeez Louise. Have a little faith in your friends at the very least. Jeez. These guys are so bad I couldn't help saying something. Still, the magic working way slower on them than other troublemakers. Is it because they're fancy mage school kids? Ernesto. Gino, may I ask you why you're doing this? I somehow doubt it's because you're sworn loyal to whomever it was you were speaking with over the phone. It's the money. Sturdily obedient puppets can be put to any number of uses. And puppets that can use magic, you guys are hot commodities. You'll fetch a real tidy sum. Fuck. Like, okay, so I know money is important, but yeah, you shouldn't sell your morals just for money. I mean, that's I was gonna say something, but a lot of people do, unfortunately, and I know this. I mean, depending on when you watch this, depends on, what's going on in the world right now. And right now we're somewhat okay, and when I mean okay, somewhat okay, I mean as I'm recording this, but there's still a lot of fucked up shit in this world. So, yeah. What do you know? You're a fancy chamois scholar going to an upper crust school. Money makes the world go round. Don't go talking down to me when you don't have the first clue about what it takes to make it. Got it? But hey, relax, you. I'll make sure you and Grim are a package deal. Once you fully turn into puppets, I think I'll dub you the Beast Tamer and the Brutish Beast. Who are you calling brutish? I'm sick and tired of this. I want to go back to school. Oh, really? I thought you said you hated school. Didn't you guys want to be stars? Don't worry. I'll grant that wish. By making you such ultra-famous puppets that you'll never have to go to school again. I still have some magic left, but I just can't muster any of it. If only I could fight and make short work of that Ernesto. How irksome. Floyd, everyone, I hope you're safe. The sad thing is, I was just thinking about something and I'm like, man, that was... I think I have to do 1 and 2 now. Yeah, 1 and 2. Man, my thumbs hurt because I think I mentioned it where I was doing like putting up posters and stuff. Unless I mentioned in the other thing I did, but nah. Because this one's gonna come out before the other one I recorded. But it's fine. Not a million years. But yeah, I spent like a good chunk of the time like doing that, and I hurt my fingers because I was just there trying to jab thumbtacks into the wall. Let me out. Get me out of this cage. Please let us out. How about you kids stop whining already? You're just wearing yourselves out. We should be getting some new stock in any moment now. Bring a cage, would you, Gino? A big one. It's rather thoughtful of you to lay out the welcome mat, but I don't think you might be getting ahead of yourself. Indeed, it's partly obvious that the rest of the boys have all escaped and are now working to undermine your plans. Just so. They would hardly be captured in such a short amount of time. Nope. Mr. Falworth, I have procured as instruction and bought more Night Raven College puppets. That was quick. How could you let them capture you so soon? Not that the four of us have much room to talk as the first victims. We were just negating our enemies too. Not that our shopboards have much of an edge as the very first victims. I got nothing to say in my defense, but I still don't want to hear it from the first victims. Haha, I was curious how capable students of a pre-season school would be, but turns out you Night Raven College kids are just a bunch of pushovers. Talk about a letdown. Ah, Gino, you're back. Throw the newcomers into the new cage. Blake. I wonder if I was here and I was getting the chance, I was gonna probably die. I would probably be brave enough to say shit. I'll be like, if I'm gonna be stuck here dead, can I at least be with Trey? I want at least my last living moments of being alive to at least kind of be near somebody I like. But I doubt that. But who knows if I would actually be brave enough to fucking say that shit. If only I could move. I'll give this guy a knuckle sandwich of his life. How'd you get turned? I'm not sure. We busted up puppets attacking us, and then we found ourselves like this. It was all over so fast, I'm not exactly sure what happened. I see. According to Ernesto, people get turned into puppets when they commit misdeeds. I suppose yours must have been when you busted up your attackers. Precisely. If you were to guess, you wrote them off as nothing special and just casually smashed them to bits. Our puppets are highly valuable members of the park staff. Yeah, you openly use magic against them? It's absolute cruelty. Your arrogance knows no bounds, does it? Keep talking big while you can. Yeah, the rest of the guys will put a stop to you soon enough. I'm sorry, what was that? You think they'll stop me? Haha, did you hear that, Gino? What a riot. What's so funny? Quit with the crackling. Okay, that was right. Now my sides are hurting from laughing. Not a chance, you young scholars, not a chance. You really think pampered, sheltered students can stop Ernesto Falworth? Not in a million years. I mean, he's not wrong. I know we're committing misdeeds in this park gets us turned into puppets, but those misdeeds include breaking park equipment and harming puppets. That means when puppets attack us, we can't hit back, putting us in a significant disadvantage. What if we just turn ourselves in and get them to take us to Ernesto? Getting captured and moralized is no better than being turned into puppets. Do you really think once we're powerless in the enemy's clutches, they'll just shrug and say, okay, that's enough of that, then let us go? There's only one approach we can take. Search for Ernesto and the others while taking care to avoid damaging anything in the park. Aw, man, boring. Way to suck all the fun out of this. Boring or not, it's all we got right now. But we can't hit back at the puppets even if they swarm us. I don't know if I'm hungry or what. So we have to reach Ernesto without falling into their clutches? Is that even possible? What do I want to eat right now? Maybe I'll eat a pizza. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm a big kid. I'm a big kid now. Oh, that was the Pull-Ups commercial. I was like, what the fuck was that from? It's so quiet. Strange how silent the amusement park is now that all the guests are gone. I'll check inside. I remember the brawling burglar layout from earlier today, so I shouldn't be long. You guys check outside. Roger, be careful in there, Leona. Well, it's a good thing the attractions are still lit up. Otherwise, we'd be totally in the dark. True, it's pretty hard to see anything when we're not near any footpaths or attractions. So the way the bowling burglar entrance is all backlit actually makes this place look kind of dark and eerie. Listening to Krabby reminds me of all the dumb fish under the sea. Huh? I mean, if this makes it easier for us to look for fox fish and catfish, just as easy for them to spot us. Guess what happens to fish that get lured in by bright lights? No like finding a nesto in there. Whoa, hey. Behind you. Night Raven College students spotted. Bringing them to Mr. Falworth. Yep, right on cue. If you knew that would happen, you should have warned us sooner. Ace, run. Way ahead of you. Whoa. We're surrounded. I don't think we can escape. But we can't attack the puppets. They're gonna nab us. Hey, Carter, catch. Whoa. I'm floating. Is that your magic, Leona? Yeah, as long as we don't touch the puppets, we're in the clear, right? Leona, you're the man. And caught the AC. Nice move, Leona. And nice catch, Carter. Ace is safe, but the motion is dawning in increasing numbers of puppets here. Motion. Found them. Capture them. Look at all these puppets. The way they're all crowding together is giving me the creeps. How are there so many? I'm not sure we're going to be able to get away from the crowd that size. I had a feeling it was going to come to this sooner or later. I figured something out. You guys find Ernesto. Wait, what do you mean figure something out? I'm not going to stay. You're not going to stay here by yourself? Yeah, I am. If all we do is run, we'll lose stamina eventually, and we'll get nabbed anyway. Then I'll stay too. Me too. Running ain't my style, and I'm really itching to let off some steam with these things. Don't. You'll just get in the way. You don't stand a chance to get them against this many of them. Oh, but you do? Show of ignorance from you are nothing new, but do you actually think you can win? I wouldn't stick around and tell you to scram if I didn't. Fine. If this is how you want to play it, don't expect us to fall over ourselves thanking you. As if. I was getting sick and tired of babysitting these herbivores anyway. You can take care of them from here on out. Leona. I'm a big kid, Ace. You don't gotta worry about me, no offense, but I'm a lot smarter than the rest of you guys. I'll manage. And I'll catch up when I've got a handle. So, you go on ahead. Leona, be careful. We'll be waiting for you. Now then. Prepare to be captured. Boy, they really are swarming in. I can't be bothered to take you guys on one by one. Just come at me all at once. And that should be the end. No. Would it be the end? Okay, what are we looking at here? Yeah, so this is going to be the last episode for October. And we'll continue this out in December. So, but yeah, this is the episode for the month. And, well, it's not the last episode for Spooky Month. It'll be the last episode Twisted Wonderland for Spooky Month. So, anyway, for now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.